the things I see. Let's move the drawings, and let's go. Looks like the first map is indeed gonna be Sertagatta version 6.0.1. Did you put a delay? No, today there is no delay. We are hoping for everybody's integrity. Knowing Clan Pro and knowing these two players, these guys are not gonna cheat. If they do cheat, then it's up to them, you know, but as fight nights, less official than official tournaments, we don't have a delay, and we like the viewer engagement, guys. These guys shouldn't cheat. They broke the stream title, exactly. So we have Pro Randy here, opening as Cortex Commander. He's going for a 4-wind opener on Sertagatta, which is a bit overkill, to be honest. Exactly, I'd rather lose fair than cheat to win. You know, if you're cheating, the only person that you're actually destroying is yourself. You don't have that sense of victory if you cheat. As my OS indicates, yeah, my OS indicates that I just lose. I stream my own 1v1s with no delay, and I say to my opponent, if you want to spec cheat, here's my link, and if you're honorable, then don't worry about it. And I know all 4 of these players are honorable. Every single one of these players are honorable. But I digress. So, Randy will be opening up his Cortex bot. He's getting himself a Reclaim bot. A little bit slower than XFactor. XFactor went for a 0 mix opener. You don't normally see this. This is insane. And he's gone for an early res bot, and that's for that juicy reclaim in the center. And I think he's going to get most of that reclaim. Meanwhile, Alma Fudd going for the classic Cortex opener as well. He got himself a solar just for that safety. But I think that safety net was misspent, as the wind has been sitting at 22 for most of this match. That extra metal is a bit of a waste at this point in time. It might save him in the later game. Well, not the later game, but later on. Maybe if this wind drops itself down to 2, that solar would be worth it. But currently, as it stands, it was not worth it. Looks like XFactor got all of that reclaim mid. 300 metal in the early game. Amazing. Let's go, dude. Huge. Let's see who gets the first blood. Is it going to be Alma Fudd? Is it going to be XFactor? Both these guys great at micro. We'll see who pulls it off. I don't know if it's going to be either of these guys. It could be anyone. It could be no one. It could even be this guy over here. Oh my god, and indeed it is. Randy gets first blood, guys. Huge. Okay, so XFactor's in a 2v1 at the moment. You can see he's shared some units over to Domino, who is playing as Why So Easy. Instead of watching this battle, we're going to check in on Domino's eco. Domino has shared some win to XFactor for their early reclaim bot. He has started Cortex bots. Every single person in this match is Cortex bots. It'd be nice if Randy can pick up this reclaim bot, but indeed he won't. He'll be going up against 2 grunts. This will force him to bail on out, and indeed he'll probably go down. I'm not quite sure here. Huge gameplay. I need the First Blood announcer. I have First Blood announcer on my personal YouTube, but of course you can't have it on Twitch. You probably can, but that'd be a lot of like stuff to deal with trying to get a First Blood announcer. I would love to have a First Blood announcer though. That would be great for bar in general. I mean, just having First Blood. Enhancing the Fight Night stream for better clarity. Can't see shit, make icon 2 times bigger. You want me to make the icons bigger? I'll do that for you, dude. I'll do that for you. This is my personal setup. I have icons quite small because I zoom in quite a lot. So I will make the... If I can spell icon. Oh my god, the icon scale is huge. That can't be right. Must be this one. There we go. Is that better for you guys? You guys like this? Some Quake sounds in bar would be OP, indeed. So it looks like Why So Easy has a giant army of grunts here on the left side of the map, pushing quite hard up against our boy Alma Fudd. Alma Fudd responding with grunts of his own. These grunts will take the map control over halfway. Everybody is looking for the battle line to be roughly here, but at this early in the game, that is hard to set up. Randy overextending with his grunts. He does have this sizable amount of grunts on this side of the map, but this is a huge metal donation. As you can see here, this is 147 metal in the early game, and every unit he loses is on XFactor's side of the map, so he either needs to get massive damage picking off this construction bolt will be huge, and picking off this metal extractor will also be huge. But barring that, he is basically just straight up donating metal at this point in time. As you can see here, Domino falling back because he doesn't want to donate that metal the same way that Randy is donating metal. You like the zoomed in cinematic shot for this amount of players? Yeah, zoomed in cinematic's huge. That's why I don't like the giant icons. Maybe I can make the icons not... Let me bring this up. There we go. So they disappear unless I am zoomed out a bit. There we go. Now when I zoom in, you can see just the units. And when I zoom out, you guys see the icons. Let me know if you want me to change that a little bit. Meanwhile, Randy getting sandwiched between XFactor and Why So Easy at the same time. That's going to be quite huge. This isn't Glitters. What's up, Evil Choice? I'm not sure if you are the choice, but hello anyway, my dude. This is indeed Ruby League Fight Night, which is the 2v2 Fight Night. Multiple units dying in a short span of time equal massacre. Yeah, dude, that'll be great if we could get that up and running. But anyway, looks like XFactor is regaining map control on his side of the map. Why So Easy? Desperately trying to hold reclaim here. And this is what I mean. Look at this reclaim field for XFactor. That's huge. That's almost 1k metal. We're not even at 10 minutes. That's a huge amount of metal on his side of the map. But looks like XFactor is pushing into Randy's side of the map. Randy's really going to have to try and defend this side of the map. He's going to go for an aggressive play and try and draw XFactor's army out of position, hoping that the defender's advantage plays to his strength here to defend against XFactor. But if Why So Easy comes in on this angle at the same time, Randy is in a sticky situation. Mute your Discord. I can't hear my Discord, so I will indeed mute it. I am so sorry, guys. There's strikes in Belgium. Don't know when I'll be back. That is my mod. Let me go, no problem. Let me bring up streamer mode. Streamer mode is on for you guys. I am so sorry about that. I can't hear Discord personally, but if you guys did, I'm sorry about that. You didn't like the special abilities that much. Who will win Fight Night? Who knows? Exactly, it could be anybody. These are the two strongest teams at the moment. Randy really getting crushed, but getting help from his teammate, Elmer Fudd. You can see Elmer Fudd has a great amount of map control here. It'd be great if Randy could position himself to get some of that map control back. This is not GG, the boring guy. Although Randy donated a lot of metal in the early game to XFactor, he is a huge player, and he can really bring this back anyway. It looks like it's GG, but these 20 grunts could end up just being a huge donation. When you're a good player like Randy, you can turn a disadvantage like this into an advantage. This is a lot of metal. If all of these units die and Randy doesn't lose a significant amount of economy, this is basically just a straight up donation. And you can see that XFactor thinks that at the same time. He's going to come around the outside, not willing to donate these units. Meanwhile, Elmer Fudd looking to take up the slack from Randy on the rest of the map. You can see down here in the resource tab that Randy is on 8 metal income. Everybody else is significantly above 20 metal income. So Randy is significantly behind everybody else. So that makes this here really, really integral to Randy's plan. If Randy can clear these guys, then he's back in the game. If he doesn't lose to these, if he loses to these guys, then it's just straight up GG. Maybe we'll see Elmer Fudd sharing some units to Randy. It looks like he's bringing some incisors over, and that is actually the play right now. But at the same time, XFactor is going for a full surround on Randy. This is actually really scary for Randy. I'm super interested to see how Randy manages to defend this. The LLT on this side, huge part, an integral part on playing the defensive here. But I mean, Randy is in a very, very dire situation. Blue Frost saying it's GG. It's not GG until it's GG, my dude. It might be GG, but it's certainly looking that way for now. Insides is very good against grunts. But of course, this amount of grunts is huge against the amount of incisors that are actually here. Let's get a nice angle of these grunts coming in. They're actually deciding to go for Elmer Fudd. Yeah, Fudd can't do anything. He's constantly covering Randy. And that is true. I really just want to point you guys back to the start of the game where Randy sent his units up here in the background. Let me bring my thing up. In here, he donated almost 1,000 metal in the early game, and that really just threw the game away. If you were playing against lower OS players, it wouldn't matter as much, but against high-level players like XFactor, it matters a lot. because those high-level players can turn that metal into an army, and that's exactly what XFactor's done. He's picking off all these proxy metal extractors for Alma Fudd. He's already cleared up Randy's proxy metal extractors, and now they're just containing them and taking that eco lead. Look at this, it's almost 300% eco lead. It is huge. It looks like this first win is going to go to Team X Domino Live, or whatever their team name was. And there's the GG out of Randy. The vote passes. Team Pro know that it's lost to them. And there's the first game of Ruby League Fight Night. Rex equals snacks, exactly. Huge. XFactor MVP for sure. Reclaiming all those units, reviving those units, turning them into an army for yourselves. Map. And huge reclaim. So if I go, I can't show you the reclaim. But each of these trees is 350 energy. You got some pastas saved from all that glitters. What is Grabens? I'm not sure if I can say that on stream. But it looks like the map name is going to be in this corner somewhere. Oh my god, excuse the camera control. Gasbag Grabens 0.9.1. Exactly, me Saber. Let's cook. This map is fun, Florio. This is a brand new map from Aiden. You can see that there is some tight choke points here, and there are some hills on each middle of the map. The same here and here and here. It's a very tight map. The glitters spawned many excellent pastas. Yes, of course, there are always great pastas every single tournament that there is. My favorites, of course, I have to say, I am a little bit biased, are the Fight Night tournaments. The Apprentice League, myself, I love. This is definitely a hover map. Yo, can hovers go across here? I'm not even sure, dude. This is an air map, if I had to say, Nevin. Because look how big it is. Look at all the space for air. Wait, hold on. Why did that not work? Look at all the space for air, dude. Wait, why is this not drawing? Anyway, all the space here is air space. It's huge. Huge for air. Do I not use hotkeys? I do, but I use custom hotkeys. Apprentice League is the most unpredictable. That is why it is amazing. Yeah, Florio, I use hotkeys, but my hotkeys are custom. Check this out. W, S, A, D. Yeah. Spacebar, W, S, A, D. Yeah. Q, for me, is follow units. So I can be over here. I can select Alma Fudd's commander, push Q, and it follows them. And E, remove UI. I've got caster hotkeys. I made my own hotkeys. It's amazing. And that is why I'm such low OS playing. Because I play with these crazy camera angles. And I have the weirdest hotkeys you've ever heard of. Either way, I digress. Looks like Alma Fudd is opening as Cortex. He's got 4 mixes. And they are all 2.3. That's huge. Check minimap to see playable area. True. Yeah. But yeah. As I said... Oops. What am I doing here? T is draw. As I said, there is a huge amount of open area for planes to fly on. C is unusable? C is unusable, but planes can still fly over it. Maybe Aiden actually reduced it because it used to be a huge amount of air that could fly around. Click mouse OP because I'm a MOBA player, exactly. Not that much open area. It used to be Florio. Maybe he changed it since I knew. Control D doesn't work for you. It's confusing since that was keybind in TA. You can make your own custom hotkeys, Nevin. You can make your own custom hotkeys, trust me. So it looks like Alma Fudd is going for a single construction bot. And he has got a reclaim bot. Reclaim bot integral in this map. Randy not getting a reclaim bot. And you can see he's stalling on energy. That reclaim bot is a must in this map, guys. Look at how much reclaim is in these trees. If I just go to his commander and I control E, look at the reclaim. Wait, why is it not coming up? Oh, hold on. There we go. Look at the reclaim. Look at that, it's 134,000. It's crazy. Yeah, new map. New map is huge. Let's check on our boys in the red team. XFactor Live. Doesn't have a reclaim bot either. What is wrong with these guys? The reclaim bots are so OP on this map. Yeah, trees are snacks. Why so easy? Has a reclaim bot. At least he knows what he's up to here. He is expanding. This is huge for 2 vs 2, guys. There is so much metal and so much reclaim on this map. Legacy is TA hotkeys. Is it actually? I use Legacy, as you can see when I select Commander. These are Legacy hotkeys. But I can hotkey all this stuff, as you can see here when I'm building it. But it's obviously not a full set of hotkeys. I do need to set up more hotkeys. Anyway, this is the middle of the map, roughly. So you can see XFactor Live making his way to the center of the map. Elmer Fudd also making his way there. Randy making his way to the center of the map. Why so easy? A little bit behind everybody else, but he is building thugs. Thugs are great on this map, guys, because high ground thugs get extra attack range. High ground thugs, huge for attack range. Why is the stream name All That Glitters Tournament? When we're watching 2 vs 2, I am so sorry, guys. I don't have admin privileges. I cannot change the stream name. The stream we are watching is the 2 vs 2 tournament, Ruby League. So this is the Ruby League tournament. I think that's Northern Hemisphere, if I remember correctly. Yeah, admins nerfed stream title because they knew would be way too huge with a normal stream title. So Elmer Fudd and XFactor are going to be going up for a 1 vs 1 here. I would actually recommend for Elmer Fudd to pull back and use his units to attack XFactor. Because as it stands, Elmer Fudd is going to take the comm bomb. Both commanders go down. Elmer Fudd will get the map control most likely, but he has nothing to reclaim these commanders. And these commanders, as you can see from XFactor's construction bot, is 2.5k metal. Whoever controls this is a free upgrade to T2. Comtrade bingo for Slick, done. I didn't even realize he had a Comtrade bingo. Comtrade bingo, tick that off. Slick Like Vic is doing a Fight Night bingo if anybody wants to check it out. I would have admin rights if I showed up for the streaming event. I know, Nevin. I'm sorry, dude. I always miss those events. It was my anniversary this weekend. So, as exciting as Fight Night is, my wife and I had our 10-year anniversary yesterday, so I could not show up to any official meetings. That is why I'm so out of the loop. I had my 10-year anniversary, and I loved my wife dearly. Much more than bar, one might say. Congratulations, thank you, Muffy. So I indeed had to spend the day with her, albeit the entire weekend. It is a blessing to you guys that I am even here today. Prioritizing your wife over bar is disgusting, I know. What is a wife? I know, dude, I know. I lived that way once. Meanwhile, we got thugs coming through the center for Randy. Picking up this construction bot is huge. Giving the enemy team no reason to expand is what you want to have in 2v2s and 1v1s. These thugs have a little bit more range than these thugs because they are on slightly higher ground. I lived that way once. Yeah, I lived that way once when I was young and dumb. Wife OP? Yeah, dude. She stops me from doing stupid things like doing 48-hour bar streams and the such. Looks like our boy Domino is going to be trying to do a run by with grunts. We'll see how far these grunts get. If I had to guess, it is going to be not that far because thugs from Elmer Fudd are going to come across and defend. And indeed they do. Those grunts go down. Bit of a misplay from Why So Easy. Maybe coming up here would have been a bit better, but these LLTs might have been able to stop them. Would have been great if he could have picked up this construction bot, but he will get some static defense up here. Let's check in on our ecos, guys. We have Elmer Fudd. He is Cortex bots. He is pumping out rocket bots at this point in time. He has a bunch of wind turbines. He has 27. He has 3 construction turrets. The wind is nice and high. Would like to see a energy storage. He doesn't have the metal for it, but energy storage could be huge right here. Who is Domino? Domino is Why So Easy. I'm so sorry about that. Why So Easy is Domino. I'm just, integrated in the pro plays. I know who everybody is, I'm joking. I don't. I just know that Why So Easy is Domino because I harass these guys constantly. The minimap is the Windows 95 logo. What are you talking about, Muffy? Randy, at the same time, has 26 wind turbines also. Maybe that's the magic number. Write that down in your notepads, guys. He is bumping thugs out constantly. He has a couple of converters. I would like to see an energy storage from him, considering he has Geo as well. This Geo here, not quite taken yet. That is quite huge in this map. Randy has the lion's share of the blue team's eco, so we're looking for T2 from him as soon as possible. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we have Why So Easy. He has... Wait, that's not him. Hold on, let me spin the camera a little bit. He has 50 wind turbines. He is overflowing energy like crazy. He, though, has energy storage. So big ups to Why So Easy, formerly known as Domino. And XFactor Live, already T2. He's only got 24 wind, but he does have a Geo. He is building himself an advanced Geo. He is floating a lot of minerals. As long as he doesn't get run over, he is in a great position here. As you check the eco tabs, you can see that the red team is ahead in energy production. Their energy production is about to spike massively once this advanced Geo comes up. But they are behind in metal production. I'm not exactly sure why. I think it's these two mixes here, as opposed to these mixes here. Yeah, you can see Randy owns this mix. So the blue team is ahead slightly, but the red team has T2 out, whereas the blue team doesn't. Do rocket bots win versus thugs? That is a very nuanced question, Nevin. Thank you so much. It is very, very dependent on gameplay. So, as we watch this bedbug do its thing and just die, rocket bots do outgame thugs. But at the same time, thugs outgame rocket bots. Well, I hear you saying, why is that, VDB? That is because rocket bots have a range of... Oh my god, what is their range? Am I blind? 475. Excuse me. So, rocket bots have 475 range, whereas thugs have a range of 380. Ergo, rocket bots outrange thugs. But I digress, because the thugs have more HP, if I'm not mistaken. So rocket bots have about 765 HP, whereas thugs have about 1000 HP. So much more HP. Thugs also can run up to rocket bots and shoot them. So rocket bots are good for slow moving units and static defense. Yeah, it depends on the map as well, but thugs obviously get more range if they're higher up. Thuds. But not quite. Yeah, they should be called thuds. That would be amazing. But yeah, like, so thuds, oh my god, you got me saying it now. Thugs and rocket bots are on the same level. Thugs are better at stopping power, but rocket bots are better at attacking static defense, in my opinion. Everybody's opinion is different. They are equally viable on the Beyond All Reason map, but they have their own situations. Rocket bots are horrible against fast-moving units. Thugs are slightly better against fast-moving units, but still not quite there for fast-moving units. So it's all personal preference. But I will say one thing, rocket bots outrange LLTs. Thugs are good for shooting over wreckages, exactly. How is a noob player to recognize what units have bonuses like bigger range when on high grounds? You just have to play the game constantly and listen to idiots like me talk non-stop. You do like that the units are more nuanced than they were in Total Annihilation. Yeah, I do like the nuance in units. Yeah, thugs have slightly slower speed. Rockets win in 1 vs 1 if you're paying attention. That's what I mean, like you have to be paying attention to the micro to be able to use units efficiently. Because obviously if you're faster with one unit and slower with another, you technically can out-micro them, but you have to be paying attention. That means you're doing what I'm doing, where you're looking at this battle and not looking at the micro, where I hear aircraft from someone. Aircraft from Randy. So Randy has aircraft out, and at the same time, Domino or Why So Easy has aircraft out. And while we've been chatting absolute nonsense, Randy is pushing. But he is getting hit by the shurikens, and that is why the aircraft are essential to take out those shurikens. And I think these thugs are going to be absolutely devastating to Why So Easy. It looks like it's going to be 1 win to Team Pro and 1 win to Team X Domino Live. Bar units are reskinned units of TA, basically, but not quite, Nevin. They are slightly different. They do have a little bit of nuance to them. Yeah, TA didn't have build towers, exactly. Man, this is huge, but not getting the damage that they actually wanted to get here. Randy not doing fatal damage. Enough damage, but not fatal damage. Does self-destruct to deny those wreckages, and we'll be seeing the blue team come up to T2. Indeed. Yes, we see Elmer Fudd coming up to T2 here, and that is exactly what they needed. They were falling a little bit behind. You can see that the red team has actually pulled ahead in all metrics except for army value. The AV at the bottom, for anybody wondering, is army value. That is total cost of your units that can do damage. So, planes and ground boys. Massive scout out of Why So Easy. I don't know if you guys saw that, but if we switch to his player view, he has got a full scout of the enemy base, barring this section here. He knows exactly what is going on. He knows that there's T2 up and everything, so they can re-coordinate themselves to decide what they're going to do. This map really lends itself to stalemates, so I really want to see how these guys break the stalemate. It should be quite interesting. Are the icons big enough for you guys if I zoom out like this? Can you guys see what's going on? Is the icons too big? Or are the icons too small? But while we wait for you guys to tell me, I will chill here. Thugs can never catch one rocket. Thugs can never catch one rocket unless the rocket reaches the extent of his retreat. So it's all well and good having rockets, but if you push the rocket bots back to here, then this area become yours. That is the nuance. The icons are adequate. Okay, I'm glad you guys are happy. I will change these when I go back to my personal stream next week. But for now, we will keep the icon sizes as they are. Massive push from Flamers here. Let's check ourselves into these Flamers. We will watch their push and we'll see where they are going. Let's get a nice backward angle from these guys. These are the thugs from Why So Easy, formerly known as Domino. I think I'll just call them Why So Easy. Huge Spybot EMP. Spybot EMP OP. Thugs coming out from the blue team, defending this position. They don't even lose a single mix. That was massive. You never see scuttle bombs played? Yeah, scuttles, when pros use scuttles, it usually turns out to be massive, dude. I love watching the pros play this game because it shows me in all the ways I am playing wrong. I have just got myself into playing with spybots, these bad boys here. Albeit I play with Armada spybots, which are vastly superior, concerning that they are Armada. But spybots nonetheless, spybots are huge. You cannot see them unless you have a specific building. Or if you come inside this little brown circle. If you come into this little brown circle, you will spot him. This blue circle is his EMP range. And that is it there. You saw him EMP and now they cannot move. That is huge. Scuttles are good for water. Armada Spybot OP. What's the difference, me Saber, between a Armada Spybot and a Cortex Spybot? Can you tell me? Because I have no clue. Meanwhile, we got some Sheldons, we got some rocket bots, we got some thugs pushing this front section. And only Flamers out of the red player, XFactor. Let's check in on the eco, because I don't think a whole lot is happening right now. So, our boy Elmer Fudd is pumping T2 units out. He's got some radar bots coming. Let's check his build queue. He is building Flamers. He's getting some Sheldons. He's getting more Flamers. He's getting some more Sheldons. He's getting some radar bots for vision. Okay, that is classic. That is normal. Nothing exciting there. He's upgrading his mixers. He's doing his eco. That's all huge. But our boy Randy has 3 production facilities. He has a T1 lab. He has an air lab and he has T2 bots. So he will be building Flamers, he'll be building Figs, or what are they called for Cortex? Valiants, we'll call them Figs. So if I say Figs, I mean these guys here. They are Valiants, they are the basic fighter. So Figs, basic fighter. Alright, so he'll be building fighters and he'll be building Flamers and what is that? Spybots. Flamers, Spybots, Flamers. Okay, and he has advanced geos. Both players have advanced geos. So, a bit of a stalemate at the bottom here. Nothing exciting coming out of them. Looks like they're just building Flamers and basic units. Figs equal Finks. Okay, that's my accent. I'd really appreciate it if you could lay off. I'm just kidding. Feel free to make fun of my accent. But meanwhile, on the red team, let me spin the map around for you guys. So now we are facing from the red team's direction. You can see what's going on in the background while I chat to you guys. The yellow player, why so easy, has himself Air Lab. He is getting EMP'd. You can see that's what these are. And if you notice, those little red circles means he has the building to see those invisible units. So he has scout units coming out, and here's basically pure air. And he is building, you may see, with this guy here. It's called a Twitcher. These guys can build flamers themselves. You can see he's queued up in the endless supply of flamers. And he's using his construction turrets to build those flamers. Twitchers, OP. These guys can repair, they can reclaim, and they can build things for you, as you can see on the left side here. So he will be building flamers, and at the time, he is building figs at the same time. Meanwhile, our boy XFactor is pushing quite hard. We'll check in on that in a second. He is pumping T2 units out. He is going for pure flamers. No spy bots, no radar, no anti-radar, just fiends. It is huge. He's got an AFK construction bot here. He is not ecoing. He is building grunts as well just for spam. And it seems to be working out for him. Let me spin. So red team is right, blue team is left. Give you guys a bit of a better view here. Looks like Domino pinging Randy's commander saying, let's snipe him. I'm assuming that's what he says, because every time I ping a commander, that's what I mean. And we're at a bit of a stalemate here. All 4 players are Cortex. There is no Armada units on the map. There never will be Armada units on the map. So it looks like it is going to be Fiends and maybe Sheldons with some figs. No air plays, no bombers, no nukes. I think we are stuck here for a considerable amount of time, guys. Bulldogs equal bulls. I really appreciate the bar naming being close to TA ones. It's a nice little nod towards it. Exactly, dude. You've always got to pay homage to your ancestors. And Total Annihilation is the original of bar. Bar is very heavily based on bar, if not directly based. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that on the official channel, but it is what it is. This is what you wanted to see, pork. Yeah, this map really lends to porking up. Massive spy bot here. Absolutely huge. Let's remove that marker. And that will take the defense for blue. That's what makes this map very hard to assault. You have those spy bots, you have the pork, you have the high ground advantage. Very narrow channels to push on. It is going to be very hard for anybody to take the win. What I like to do, last time I played this map, build a nuke. Just build a nuke here and just send it in. Hope that you win. And indeed, it works sometimes. You grew up on Total Annihilation. I flipping love how bar is basically TA2. You know what? Since Total Annihilation, I never played those other games. I played Age of Empires, I played StarCraft, I played Command & Conquer. I never played the, FAF and Xeno or whatever it was called. But when I ran into Beyond All Reason, it was so close to Total Annihilation that I just jumped straight into it. And here I am today, casting for all you beautiful people. That's what it's all about, guys. Bringing nostalgia and great gameplay all into one. Let's get it. You remember when the Swedish Yank Spankers created Total Annihilation Replay, and they were like, oh, okay, let's do full 3D replays. That's cool, let's make this game, and Spring was born. SY Clan are the reason we're all here today. Big shout out to SY Clan, guys. I'm pretty sure there's a limit on how much I can talk about other video games that are not Beyond All Reason, but I love the lore chat, guys. I love the lore chat. I'm not allowed to talk about it, but you guys are. Let's go. So, we're at a bit of a stalemate. We've got, what are these guys? Arbiters? We got Arbiters for cracking the static defense. We've got Scorpions as the static defense. We've got Persecutors, which have huge range, especially with the high ground here. And we've got anti-radars, we've got radars, and it is basically, I'm assuming, whoever builds the most OP unit first. You can see here that the red team is indeed building dragons, absolutely OP. Let's get a nice view of these guys. Look at them, beautiful. Flying fortresses, I think they're called. And indeed they are, flying fortresses. Here's their stats, feel free to have a read. Blows your mind seeing Spring Engine in 2025. Yeah, dude. It's great, dude. The Spring Engine is chef's kiss. I love it. I cannot wait for Beyond All Reason to come to Steam. And I'm glad to have all you guys here. The community is amazing, and each and every one of you contribute to that community. I know that each 4 of these players here are top level players, but that does not mean you can crush them, that you cannot crush them. You indeed can. I've come up against these guys and I've beat them with some sneaky plays myself. Not often, but sometimes I do. So, you know, get out there and get winning. It's great to have all you guys here watching today. I hope you've all had an amazing weekend. And as the weekend comes to a close, we have Ruby League Fight Night. It looks like this second match is going to be going on for some time until maybe these dragons come in. We shall see where these guys rally on to. There is a lot of anti-air on the blue team, and they might be able to stop this. This would be Total Annihilation 3. Old BA on Spring was TA2. I see, I'm not sure what BA was. As I said, I never played any of those games. And the fighter wall finally comes across the map. There are indeed shredders, which are called Birdshot for Cortex. Birdshot coming up to take out the anti-air. I mean, to take out the air, so they would be anti-air. And they will clear all of this a little bit before the dragons. Where did the dragons go? Here's the dragons, much slower moving than the air. Dragons also have anti-air on them, and this is going to be huge. This might be game ending for the blue team. Let's just watch these dragons roll through and maybe crush the red team's, the blue team's hopes. BA was a modern Spring engine. Really? Okay, interesting. They do snipe a single commander. No, that's both commanders gone, and they take the win. All you have to do is kill both commanders, and the red team wins. That's 2-0. I honestly thought that the blue team was going to win that one. No way, dude. That was huge. Congrats to Team Pro. No, not Pro. The opposite. Team X Domino Live. Let's go.
Hey everyone, it's your Fight Night organizer, Neb here. Thanks for watching all the way through. If you want to watch more, there'll be another video for you to click on. If you liked watching this, it helps us out a ton if you would like the video and subscribe. And follow us on Discord if you want to find out about other future Fight Night events. Thanks again for watching. Thank you to all the players for playing, and we'll see you next week.